Your opponents say you have achieved this budget surplus because of government departments massively underspent their budgets at a time when more spending was needed to help the economy. Was the past year a time when the federal government should have been spending less than their budget allowed for? And did this help push the economy into a recession in the first half of this year?
That's absolutely absurd. The government's lapses are completely normal. Obviously, we always make sure government departments have more than enough money, but we don't expect them to spend every single dime. We expect them to spend effectively. The reason we have a surplus is actually the revenues are up. That is the principal reason, which indicates, as we've said all along, the economy has continued to grow. And obviously, as we get through some of the effects of the low oil price, we are going to see further growth in the last half of the year, as everyone has expected. This is incredibly good news. Look, in spite of all the problems of the world, this country has a balanced budget, has had it all along, and the other parties are going to have to explain why they think now would be a good time to throw us into deficit. Well, first of all, we weren't even predicting a surplus for last year. You know, we're very cautious and conservative in our budgeting. We predicted a mild deficit for last year. It's actually a surplus. That means we are starting this year in an even better position than we thought we would. I think that explains why, even for the first 3 months of this year, which were thought to be fairly weak months, we actually have a surplus in Ottawa that is significant, $5 billion more than predicted. All of the figures going forward indicate the economy is now growing strongly in most sectors. Exports are significantly up. So I see zero to little risk that we will have anything other than a surplus for the second year in a row based on the trajectory we are on. It's a very simple choice, friends. As I said, we have an economy that's growing. We have a budget that is in balance, slight surplus. We have our taxes going down. The other guys come along and they say, our recipe for the future is permanent deficits and tax increases. Friends, that's a recipe for disaster. We have got to stay on the course we are on.